Hey, it's Ken with Casual Furniture World. I wanted to bring to you today our new Coyote lineup. It's the new generation for Coyote. Probably the most excitement around this grill lineup since its existence. So they really have done a lot this year. Let's dive into it. Their new top of the line SL model is definitely a showstopper. You'll notice right off the bat is the lighting on this grill is really cool. So what they've done is they lit the bezel, they lit the actual knob. When you turn this on, the knob will change to let you know that the burner is on. Very similar to what Napoleon is doing. The cool thing about this is this knob is ambient, so it changes in color from yellow to orange to red based on how hot the actual burner is. So if I crank this down, say it's not on right now, there's not gas to it, so it won't do it. But if I had gas hooked up to this and had it on low, it might be yellow. As I move it to medium, it might be orange, and as it's red hot, it would be red. So really cool to let you know what the temperature is on your knobs. That is a game changer. Not really anybody in the industry is doing that. You also have your throw light, which is really cool. So if your grill's shut down, that just lights up the patio. It says Coyote. That goes a long way just to give you that wow effect on your patio for your guests coming in, as well as some additional lighting. They have redesigned the handle on this. They have their logo on the side, have a nice difference of handle color versus the polished look on the edges. So it just has a really nice wow effect. It is a spring assist hood on this SL model. This is the 36 inch, also comes in a 42 and also a smaller 30 inch. But in the inside of this grill, the nice thing that they've done is every grill they have now has a built-in wing guard. So this helps keep, your internal temperature from changing. Your consistency on your cooks and your temperature within your grill will stay very consistent, which I really like. Laser cut grates. So this is something we don't see in a lot of grills. So every grate is laser cut, stainless steel. Great weight to this, great way to get great sear marks on your meat. They also have some interchangeable laser cut grates, like if you wanted one with smaller openings for your veggies. They have a griddle laser cut grate that is solid surface here in the middle and just has an opening at the bottom. So you can interchange these to other laser cut grates for additional money, and that gives you capability of cooking different materials within your grill, different type of foods. Your warming rack is laser cut, so nice added feature. It does have a stove option on it. Coyote is giving you the rotisserie, which they've added a mount on the back side of the grill head that allows you to store that away, so you don't have to take it and put it in the garage or try to stuff it in your outdoor kitchen, which can be tough sometimes. So they do have a storage area for that on the back of the grill. They do give you a smoker box so you can add your wood chips to give you some infusion of taste and just really add some flavor to your meats. So that comes with every SL model as well. The thing that's cool, we talk about briquettes. We've done this on a lot of grills. This briquette system, as I've talked to you guys about, is a great way to take away some of the hot air. These ceramic briquettes heat up, give you a little bit of infrared heat, keep more moisture in your meats. They do turn black right away. Every briquette in the industry is going to be white in most cases, maybe a gray, but they turn black like as soon as you use these. So Coyote was smart. They went ahead and turned them black, so you don't have to worry about them not looking so pretty right away. The black will disguise that. And once again, when you're cleaning these, when you turn your grill off or about to turn it off after you cook, maybe turn these upside down and let the grease burn off of them. Or when you start up your grill, you can do that. Put it on high, that'll burn anything off of them. Then you can rotate them with a hot temperature glove to the upper position. These grills do come with a all-cast burner system. It's their Infinity burner. It is a larger cast burner. It's just not a linear cast burner, which we'll get to. There's some grills within their lineup that have that. Great temperature. The nice thing about these is they are interchangeable because they do give you a sear station standard on the left side. But if I wanted it on the right side, in the past with Coyote, you couldn't field convert it to that. So you would be stuck with the sear being on the left side. Now, if I don't like it, when we install, we can take this sear, put it here, and put this burner over here. So you can put your sear station wherever you want within the grill. The other nice thing that I like that they've done is a lot of companies do these burner dividers. So this is a burner divider. And what the science is behind that is it kind of allows you to have a different temperature within each burner zone. So if I want to cook veggies, chicken, steak, they're all at different temperatures, which I'll control via my knobs. The temperature, obviously this burner is going to flow into the next chamber, so you're not going to get like a real true temperature that you set in that zone. The nice thing that Coyote does is they do take it almost down to the floor of the grill chassis, the internal chassis. So the thing I like about that is it kind of helps with doing that. A lot of companies just throw one in there and it just kind of, you have like 1 or 2 inches at the bottom that you can still have heat flow in. So I do like that about the new Coyote grills. That is a nice bonus. The other thing that's a new safety feature that I really like, a lot of grill companies are not doing it, is a thermocouple ignition system. So what that means is when you are lighting this grill, you click it, you have to hold your knob in, that releases gas to the igniter, it clicks, and it is going to be a slow ignition. The reason for that, having that thermocouple, is it doesn't just throw gas out. A lot of times with grills we'll have an issue where we'll turn our gas on and then we'll go to like ignite it with whatever, if it's spark ignition or there's a button here to turn the ignition on, and it won't turn on, but gas still collects in this chamber, and then we go to do it again and we have a huge explosion. Where maybe you feel like you lost some eyebrows or burn a little bit of your face. So this feature takes that issue away. So the thermocouple lights slowly, doesn't release gas until ignition. So that is a nice feature with these Coyote grills. They also rolled that out in all of their grills, as well as their griddle series, which they do have a griddle. So nice safety features. I really do like the fact that they're thinking about everything. The SL is their top of the line. It's priced really aggressively compared to competition in the medium tier, which this is definitely a medium price point grill. But you're saving money because this is an overseas product, so it's not US made. So if that's important to you, we may want to navigate towards Delta Heat or some of our other mid-tier grills. But if you want a good bang for your buck, and that's not such a big deal breaker for you, this really does give you a lot more features than some of our other medium grill brands, which we'll be discussing next week a little bit more in detail, and gives you more bang for your buck. So, and it's going to be a little bit cheaper. So I do really like what they did with this SL. Now let's talk about the island it's in. This is the Haven Outdoor Island. So they offer this in 2 sizes. They offer this 8-foot, and now they're offering, I believe, a 6-foot option. So what we have here is we have their new cabinet doors. We got a double access. It is soft close, which is nice. We have a trash drawer. And we have a built-in Azure fridge, which is a great fridge. For a price point, this is a $14.99 fridge, all stainless insulated, so great product. If you're looking for a good value grill or good value fridge, this is a great fridge. It's all black line, has really cool legs, 3 shelves. You can fit a ton of drinks in here. This whole configuration is only about 11 grand. So for an outdoor kitchen, that's a pretty good price point if you don't want too much. Now you can with the 8-foot as well. If I don't want something here, I can take the fridge away. They do offer a double stack of drawers that you can substitute here, or just a solid panel. But say down the road you don't want that same solid panel anymore, you want to drop in a fridge, we can just buy the panel for the fridge, slide it in, and install a fridge. So you could order it more cost effective without a fridge or a stack of drawers, save you a little bit of money, and then down the road if you want to add this, you absolutely can. It comes in several colors. Your countertop is going to be this concrete color, but we do have this nice coastal kind of gray white, a bronze, and then a black. So your bottom of this can change to 3 different colors. Your 6-foot option, which is smaller, is going to offer you a smaller grill head, a 30-inch grill head, the SL, as well as the griddle option. So you can do the griddle in that as well. And it's not going to have, it'll have like an option for a fridge or a double stack of drawers or a trash drawer or nothing. So that option is going to be, you know, under the 10,000 mark, probably closer to like 9,000. So once again, really good price points with really good product. And if you want an outdoor kitchen, don't want to spend a ton of money, this gives you a great alternative. This is all aluminum, so it's not going to rust. It's very easy to put together. We do assemble these with our delivery team. You can do it. I did it myself in about an hour, hour and a half if you got somebody to help you. So we could ship this to you and you can easily put it together yourself if you got a helping hand. So this is the Haven Outdoor. It is available with a lot of the different grill configurations, which we can dive into if you call our stores. So moving down the line, this is the new CL model. You'll notice the aesthetics of the grill are very similar. You still get lit knobs. You know, you're not gonna have that ambient lighting, so it's not gonna tell you if your burner's on or what temperature your burner is. It still is lit bevel and lit knob. You still get lights in the grill. You still get a spring assist. You lose the laser cut grates. So all stainless, really good weight, very similar to Delta Heat grates, honestly. You know, this is going to do the job. This is what a lot of grills today are putting in. Maybe a little heavier than what most grills are putting in. They switched out the briquettes to a flavorizer. So all stainless steel. Some people love the flavorizer, some people don't like the briquettes. But to me, you know, I'm more of a briquette fan. I think these are solid. They do a good job of, you know, your drippings from your meats hitting it, evaporating, not getting on your burner. They're still giving you the infinity burner. They're still giving you the dividers within each chamber. You lose your back burner rotisserie. So it's a step down version of the SL. Now, say if you wanted the briquettes, we could put the briquettes in here. You want the laser cut grates? We can put the laser cut grates in here. So you can pay for the additions. You still get the thermocouple technology, the safety feature. You still get lights within the grill. It still overall stacks up really good versus medium price grills. And you're going to save money if you don't want all the bells and whistles that the SL option has. This is a great option to put in. It still gives you a lot of technology. So this is the CL. The CL, this is the, I believe we have the 36-inch here. Yeah, this is the 36-inch. This is their cart, just to show you. On the 36, this is going to have 2 shelves for storage, a pull out, which is really nice. A lot of grill companies don't do that. Really bulky casters that you can kind of see a little bit better here with locks on them. So they did do a good job of upgrading a lot of features on their carts. Soft close doors still. These side shelves do fold down, so if you have a tight space, you can fold this down and fit it wherever you want on your deck if it's a tighter spot. So CL, you can do this grill bigger, so 42 inch, I believe. I don't think they go down to the 30 inch in this particular grill. So solid grill for the money. We're now going to move over to the C series for you looking for a really good grill at a great value. Before we get there, I just want to point this out. Hopefully we can stay in frame here. This is a cool grill. This is their portable grill. You like to tailgate, you like have a small area in your backyard where you don't maybe just cook for yourself or cook for you and your spouse. This gives you the infinity burner that is in these CL, SL models. A laser cut grate, briquettes. You can do this on a small tank, a portable like camping tank, or a 20 panel. Has a door, 1 burner, but this is a really solid tailgating grill for the money. And it's only, I think it's gone up to $629 now, so a little bit more than what we have it tagged out here. It's just got price increase, but for everything you're getting on this, it's a solid little grill. So let's move over to the S series, or the C series now. So this is the C series. I do like this grill for a value-based customer that doesn't want all the fancy upgrades that some of these series like the SL will have, the CL. You know, what you're losing here is a couple features. You don't get the lit knobs anymore, so you lose that automatically. You do get the same grate system pretty much. There might be a little extra weight on the CL series, but the big downgrade is your burner. So you go from the infinity burner to a cast burner still, so very similar to what Blaze is using on a lot of their grills. It's just a linear eye burner, but it is all cast. So you're still going to get really good temperature. This is an upgrade versus most tubular burners out there. So I do like that they're using decent technology and not going to a tubular burner like they did have in their past. So you lose the dividers, you still are getting the flavorizers, still get a decent grate system, you still get the lights within the grill, your car, you know, you still get a warming rack. There isn't a stove option on this one, so you do lose that feature that you have on the SL and the CL. You still get some storage in here. This still has the pull out, still has soft close, still has a great caster system. You see this side shelf that shows you how it folds down, so very easy. If you need to tuck this thing away, you absolutely can do that. This is the 30 inch. They used to do a 28, now they're just doing the 30 and the 34. So you can move up to a larger grill than this if you would like as well. But I mean, you're getting an all stainless grill, you're getting the thermocouple technology, you're getting a great cart with a pull out, lights inside the grill, fold down shelves. So it is a solid grill, and this grill on this cart $17.99. So for an all stainless steel 304 stainless steel grill with some upgrades, that's a really good price. So looking for value, solid grill. Now I want to talk about, for you pellet lovers out there, or somebody that's thinking about doing pellet, the new Coyote pellet. They've updated it so it matches a lot of the components on the new lineup. This is a solid pellet grill for the money. Now, they aren't doing what Memphis and a lot of the pellet grill companies are doing in the means of Wi-Fi capability, meaning I can set my temperature and control it via my phone. You just have a hub here. This hub controls your temperature. It does have an alarm system on it once your meats reach the temperature that you set for each one. All stainless though. This can be built in, so I can order this either as a built-in or as a carded model. Now, if you ordered the carded model, you can't just take the head off and put it in your island later if you build a kitchen. So you will want to make sure that you're ordering it either for a kitchen situation or a cart situation. Still giving you really good insulated banding, very similar to what Memphis is doing. A lot of capability with the warming racks. So if I want to put like a couple racks of ribs here, you know, some smaller things here, some veggies maybe, and my meat's down here, I got a lot of room, vertical room here to cook. I still get the lights, I still get stainless steel 304. My hopper here is up front. This is where you load up your pellets. I tell people 1-2 cups of pellets is good. You don't want to leave pellets in your hopper, because if this grill is, we live in North Carolina, humidity will cause those pellets to swell, and that can mess up your auger motor. Your auger motor is what feeds the pellets into the burn chamber of this grill. Now, on the inside of this grill, laser cut grates, so very similar to what we saw, pretty much the same grate that's on the SL series, so they do give you the upgraded grates. The nice thing is they do have an insert for smoking, and they do have an insert for, which I'll show you, searing. So this would replace the insert for smoking right here in the middle. And now I can sear my meats, because this grill can get up to about 700 degrees, which is definitely hot enough to sear a piece of meat. I also have, this is what will lift up both your inserts here, as well as help with the grates, and it is a bottle opener and a scraper. So if you want to scrape off your grates with this, you absolutely can. So a nice tool that they offer. All of your, got great storage in here. These are really deep drawers, so you absolutely could put a bin in here with pellets. You know, I wouldn't put your pellets in here just in case water gets in it somehow. But if you want to put a bin that's sealed, air sealed, with your pellets in here, deep drawer, you definitely can do that. You have 2 ash drawers on either side. They do come with the pans, so you can take this pan out and empty it out, which I like. You don't have to shop vac it. So 3 probes. The probes go in here, and then via my hub here, which they've updated this here, it's a lot more vibrant. I can select if I'm gonna smoke, grill, or sear. I also can turn my lights on. I also can set my probe temperature. So I can sit here and click each probe and select the temperature that I want that to get internally on my meats, and it will then alarm me once it hits that. So I love the Coyote. This is a 36. They also have a 30. So if you don't need anything this big, you can definitely move down to the 30-inch and get yourself something built in and be able to smoke, grill, sear. If you're just a big smoker and you also want to get a griddle and also get a grill, you can do that with Coyote. So they do a full lineup of gas, meaning gas grills, a griddle, accessories like side burners, you know, accessories like if I want to add a griddle in the grills that we've talked about, you can add a griddle feature if you don't want to buy a physical griddle. And then, of course, your pellet smokers here. So really solid grill lineup, a lot of accessories. They have just redone their fridges. The nice thing on their fridges is the door can be reversible. So if you want it right or left opening, you can do that as well. And they have got them food certified. So for outdoor use, you can store food in those fridges now, which is a big win. In the past, it's just really good for, you know, drinks. So it can stay at a constant temperature. They offer those in a smaller option, you know, if you want to get in like the 15-inch threshold, so it's nothing too big. or all the way up to a 24, and they also offer a 21 because Coyote's offered a 21. Their 21's not as beefed up as their other two fridges, but if you have a 21-inch Coyote fridge currently, you can replace it with a new fridge if it goes out. So Coyote really has stepped up their game this year. Warranty on these grills, they're doing a lifetime on your burners, on your grates, on your chassis. Normally your lights and your igniters, those will be 1 year, as most grill brands warranty it like that. So come on by. We have the full lineup on our showroom floors. Hopefully this helps you kind of determine which series you want to stay in or thinking about moving into. Once you start looking at a lot of the features on the SL, you may jump up to the SL as well as think about doing a pellet grill. There is a griddle option available too, and there is going to be a new grill that we're bringing on. I'm very excited about. We'll probably do a video on it in the next couple weeks once it hits the floor. It is a 50-inch grill on a cart. It's split though. You have half of it as a gas grill with a lot of the features we talked about. Half of it's a griddle. So if you're thinking, hey, I want a griddle and a grill, I don't want to buy two grills, or I don't want to buy an outdoor kitchen, that gives you the possibility to do it with some storage, because that cart's going to be pretty big. So that might be a grill that interests you, and it's not overly expensive. So we'll get the video out so you can take a look at that, and then of course come over our showroom and check it out here in Winston-Salem. But any questions, come by any of our 3 locations: Winston-Salem, Greensboro, and Myrtle Beach. Thank you.